Once upon a time, a little boy lived in a village located on the foothills of the Shivalik. There was a small stream which ran by this village. Every morning, the little boy followed his father to the field and helped him. At sunset, the father and the son would return home. They would walk by the meadows and enter the village. The little boy would smell the aroma of fresh milk, savories, delicacies while passing by the village market. That would make him even more hungry. But when he returned home, his mother would place a humble supper before them. The little boy wondered, after working hard from dawn to dusk, why were they not able to earn enough? Why were they not able to make both ends meet? One morning, the boy's father told him to go to the field and himself set off for the town to sell some grains. The boy treaded the dusty path to reach the field and started working. By the middle of the day, the sun was scorching and he felt the need to have a drink of water. He was tempted to do so, and he trotted to the nearby stream and gave himself a break. As he reached the stream, he could feel the cool breeze on his face. The birds were chirping, and the trees nearby were loaded with sweet fruits. The boy felt happy. He splashed the water of the stream on his face and drank some. He played around in the stream, and it made him even more happy. He would place a few stones to stop the flow of water and then lift it up again. Then he lifted a big boulder to stop the water. To his surprise, he could create a pond by diverting the water. The boy was overjoyed. He started thinking of creating a pond, and that could be used to water their field so they could grow more crops. From the next day, the boy asked his father to allow him to play near the stream as an afternoon break, in the pretext of which he would go and create a wall on the stream to block the water and divert some to create a pond. After about a week, the family received an invitation to a wedding of their relative in the neighboring village. It was decided that they would visit their relative with gifts. The boy was a bit worried about his unfinished work, but the excitement of the trip washed it off. The trio reached their relative's place with much excitement. They attended all the ceremonies enthusiastically, exchanged gifts, and the next day they were ready to return. But it started raining. It just didn't rain, it poured. The return was delayed by a week. The boy was now worried about his incomplete work. However, when they returned, the boy first rushed to the side of the stream to find out about his embankment. To his surprise, he found that the embankment was intact. It was for the embankment built by the boy that the village was saved from being flooded. With tears of joy in his eyes, the boy rushed to the parents and told them everything about his plan of creating a reservoir pond for their field. The three of them then joined to complete the construction of the reservoir pond. They could now cultivate their field even in the dry season. When the father and the son walked back home from work, the father would now stop by the market and purchase some sweetmeats, milk and fruits on their way back home. The trio would then enjoy a sumptuous supper. The Lord in the 40th verse of the 2nd chapter stated, "In this great path of Yoga Buddhi, there is no fear of any loss of unfinished attempts, nor is there production of contrary results. Even a little of this dharma protects one from great fear." One may leave the work unfinished, like the farmer's son, but there are no contrary results to it. You can start the unfinished work from the point where you had left it. You need not start all over again. Continuing the work further shall lead to cumulative development. This is also how character building happens. The little boy left the work unfinished, but it acted as a boon. It protected the village from the flood. He started the work again, but not all over again. There is no evil resulting from some mistakes of action. Even a little of this dharma will save us from great fear. Little efforts each day leads to character development. Gradually, one must build a strong character. It may take time, but it will result into a wonderful character with tremendous humanist resources. In character development, there is no waste of unfinished attempts. Whatever you have done remains yours. You can come back and start from where you had left it off. Even a little of the teaching of Gita is better than nothing. The Lord tells us, take all as much as you can from my teachings. Build up your own life and your own character. We should not be depressed by looking at the success of others because others have done it according to their own strength. You must also do it according to your own strength. You must also build your own personality, your own character by handling the psychophysical energy within you. The human body is like a laboratory where we slowly evolve the buddhi, the intelligence. Now, the intelligence is a combination of our discriminative faculty, our will, our emotion, and all this is mixed beautifully, harmoniously. Along with this comes reasons and imagination, which is also well integrated. The Gita repeatedly points out to the importance of buddhi. However, it is not dry intelligence. The intelligence includes reasons. It is reinforced by emotions, feelings, and will. When the three combine, it becomes a wonderful instrument of human development. All education must result into evolution of buddhi, and the evolution of this intellect will take care of the self and also others. One must develop it every day, bit by bit, but do it consistently, continuously, and patiently. The Gita imparts the message of the Lord. The message of the Lord tells us that look around. The Lord walks with you every day, every minute.